If you're looking for more, we have it now at Massey Ferguson. Welcome to the new 6700 Global Series from Massey Ferguson. Featured here today is the 6713 at a maximum of 130 engine horsepower, 125 rated engine horsepower, and 110 PTO horsepower. This is the latest, the largest of the new Global Series from Massey Ferguson. Also available is the smaller brother, the 6712, at 120 maximum engine horsepower, 115 rated horsepower, and 100 PTO horsepower. So if you're looking for that 100 horsepower tractor or above in a basic economical tractor, we have it for you at Massey Ferguson. Now available from Massey Ferguson. As you can see, this tractor is fitted with the 941 X Series loader, or available with the 941, or you can get mechanical self-leveling and the 946X or the 946 loader. One of the things with the Global Series tractor is they come with premium Vahrenberg radial tires. Not a cheap bias tire, but premium radial tires from the leader in tire innovations. One of the things you'll notice about Vahrenbergs is this exclusive mud clean out terraces. This little terrace here helps break up the mud and fall out when you're in muddy, like feedlot conditions. Big heavy frames on your loader, factory installed. This is a factory installed loader mounting system from AGCO. This tractor features the powerful 4.4 liter 4-cylinder AGCO power engine that is quickly becoming the leader in innovation, fuel sipping technology, and the smartest and easiest innovations to meeting the emission standards of the future. This tractor here has no EGR. It also has no diesel particulate filter. You can see the simple, easy clean out screen. Air filter, coolers are right up here, batteries up in front for easy maintenance. This feature does feature AGCO's innovative variable rate DEF system, and we'll see that on the other side. High pressure fuel injection. One of the neat things, this engine is just like its brothers and sisters by AGCO Power. The rotating group is balanced to the nearest gram. We step around here to the other side. You can see the exhaust system as it comes out of the engine. It actually comes down. You have your DEF tank here, which our DEF tank, we have a dual NOx sensor system that measures the amount of NOx gases. NOx gases are created at high exhaust temperatures. So if you're not creating high exhaust temperatures, we're not injecting DEF or wasting DEF, in our opinion. We use roughly 5 to 10% of the fuel at maximum load as far as DEF usage. So if you're working it hard, you're going to burn more DEF. If you're not working it hard, you probably won't use any DEF. And that's one of the cool things with this tractor and 540 economy PTO. You can get full 540 PTO speed without having to use DEF and more fuel. As you can see on the right hand side of the engine, we have our oil fill and our oil check and our oil filter, all simple and handy right there to get to. Pivoting front fenders are available as an option. What this does is if you're in a tight turn, the fender stops and the wheels can keep spinning as you do tight turns. Your DEF tank is here. You do have a 2-door cab. Available entry from the right side or the left hand side. Wheel weights are an option, as you can see here. But this tractor here, the 6700 series, weighs in with the tractor and loader, or tractor, cab, four-wheel drive, with no loader and no additional weights, at over 10,000 pounds. To be exact, 10,187 pounds of muscle, power, and performance built in for you. The right-hand cab door, toolbox that's easy to get to, easy entry into the cab. You do have push-button 3-point remotes, or push-button 3-point hitch control, telescopic stabilizers, big beefy 3-point external lift cylinders. And can you guess how much this tractor can lift? And lift at 24 inches behind the pivot pins. Not at the pivot pins, but 24 inches behind. Back here where you're actually going to find your load. This hitch will lift 9,391 pounds on the 3-point. That's going to be tough to find around in this part of the country where you need that. But when you do need a heavy lift capacity, the 6700 Global Series will do it for you. 2 sets of remote valves with a third option. You've got your 540 PTO. Pull it out. You change the stub shaft. No oil is going to fall out. You get both shafts with the tractor. Yep, we give you the shaft for free. Lots of lights. Just a beautiful tractor. Let's jump inside. We'll show you the features there. And we'll fire it up. We're going to drop this hood. And one thing, you hear that? That ain't plastic, ladies and gentlemen. We build them right. We build them to last. We build them with metal hoods, metal fenders, and lots of cast iron in this thing. This tractor's built to last, just like Massey Ferguson's is building the reputation of reliability and performance. First thing you'll see is we have a buddy seat is now standard on the 6700. Flips down, sets there. Your temporary instructor seat, so if you're out here showing somebody how to drive, you can give them instructions while you're riding along. Lift it up, rotate it. Comes with a seat belt. Field office storage. You have a nice big cargo screen down here. Your parking brake is right here. You can attach that to keep it out of your way. One other thing is a swiveling seat. Swivel to the right and to the left. This one has an optional air ride seat in it. Standard with mechanical. The mechanical is a swivel seat too. Cup holders. You can open both the left and right side windows. And you can actually open the rear window. So all the doors, the 2 side windows and the back windows, the only thing that does not open is the front. If you watched our 5700 series, we also have the cigarette lighter, ISO power port, and our diagnostics port here. You have cutouts here to bring your wiring in. You've got holes down here that you can X to get your wiring from like your Baylor monitors and stuff in the cab. Cup holder, combined flow hydraulics. You've got your 540, 540E, and 1000 PTO switch there. Key switch. 3-point hitch linkage control with suspension. We talked about it earlier. Our position control, which is going to be using these controls where you set this. Then you have your raise and your lower and your quick dump feature. This is a depth gauge control right here that you can set your depth to return. You got a detent there. For example, if you're going to lower your disc mower down to the same height or a 3-point implement, you can go there. You can raise it and come back to the same position if you're traveling the road. Automatic throttle return, electronic throttle preset memory speed there. Power front axle, diff lock, electromechanical 3-point engagement, hand throttle, your remote valves, and you have gates to lock the lever or to lock it in position or to prevent it from going into float position. Kick out and float valves. Not no cheap spring return to neutral valves like some manufacturers are putting in their basic tractor. Your light switches, your rear wiper, yeah, heating and air conditioning controls. We got a radio we're installing in this one. Got the speakers, rear mirrors, internal and external. Standard equipment, you don't have to buy it. Sunshade, you can keep that sun out of the west, out of your eyes here. Pull it to raise it. Lots of air vents. And then we have the dash center. We've got light switches down here. Your hazards. This is home and reset. You've got memory functions you can go through, program through the dash panel here. The amazing forward reverse shuttle declutch feature and forward and reverse. So you have two functions there, and then you've got, one customer told me it was age control, it's shuttle modulation. The older your bones get, the less they want to jump around. You can smooth it out going to the left, crank it over to the right, and you can make this tractor jump, and we'll show you that here in the future. One of the other neat features in a basic tractor is you got tilt steering and telescopic steering. You can telescope it or you can tilt it. That's standard equipment. Your joystick control, it is pre-wired for third function. You just have to add the third function to your loader and you're ready to roll. We're going to fire this thing up. You have to use the clutch to start it. But listen to how quiet it is. Throttle's back. That's because you're in a 74 decibel cab rating in this cab. 74 decibels. That is super ultra quiet. In a basic tractor. This is idle speed. You can hardly hear it run. Let's crank her up. PTO speed you're hearing there. Very quiet. You can do a lot of work and not have the strenuous noise from your tractor happening all at the same time. The air conditioner is almost as loud as the tractor. I know the air seat is louder than the engine at idle. There's the auto throttle button. You can see it's preset at 1600 RPMs. One of the cool things is this performance monitor up here. You can actually watch, like right now we got gallons per hour. That's like miles per gallon in your car. There's your gallons of fuel. There's your area coverage, and back to gallons per hour. The middle line is your bottom control. You can see your engine RPMs, your next service, temperature, and back to your RPMs. Are you ready to take it for a drive? I am. I love new tractors, especially Massey Ferguson with this innovative technology that allows a farmer to get what he wants for the budget he wants to spend. We've got our shuttle lever. Got to hit our park brake first. Once we start the tractor with the clutch, we don't need it actually anymore. Once you start the tractor, all you need to do is raise it up, put it in forward, and it'll start moving. We've got our gear selector. You do not need your feet to change speeds. You've got a power control button on the gear shift lever. By pushing the button over here on the right hand gear shift lever, I've gone to neutral. I let it back out, it goes to forward. So I want to change speeds. Button pushed, button not pushed. I can also raise this as just like declutching. So you can do it with your left hand, your right hand, or you can do it with your left foot on the clutch pedal. To change directions, you'll have to use this function. We've got it nice and smooth. We're going to bump it up a little gear. We're in third now. Give us a little bit of RPMs. Nice and smooth. Forward reverse shuttle change with our control in the left position. Now if we want to increase it a little bit, we'll go halfway. You can see it's a little more aggressive. Now if you really want to get with it, we're going to crank it all the way to the right. Isn't that nice feature? If you're out there doing repetitious work, you can crank it up. If you want to smooth it down, keep it from shaking you, come over here to the left side. If you want to change gear speed, you can raise this. Change, we're going to go over to 5th gear. When I let this back down, we're going to be going. You can feather your clutch with your left hand. Same thing you can do in reverse. You can smooth it down. You don't have to throw it back, forward, reverse. But if you want to, you can. There's a lot of differences in power shuttles, and I suggest you try out the Massey Ferguson new Global Series because it's got some really neat industry-leading features packed in this basic value price tractor. I don't like calling it economy, I like calling it basic because it's basic on features and economical on your pocketbook. Raise and lower your loader there. Want to speed up, shift gears. We can do that too. It's a fixed ISO mounted cab. Isn't that smooth? Smooth operator. You got all the technology you need, the value, the performance on a great budget. Get 100 PTO horsepower or 110 like this thing. Go out there, take you a 12-foot mower conditioner, a big square baler, and get to work, get a lot done. And you don't have to do it on the price of a full-featured, high-tech tractor. If you need those, we got them in our 6700S and our 5700 SL series. But if you need good basic raw horsepower that'll do a lot of work for you, we've got it with Massey Ferguson Global Series. Listen to her purr. Now you want to hear her wound up? come check out the new Global series from Massey Ferguson. This is the largest R&D project by AGCO. It even includes a high-tech, state-of-the-art plant, probably their largest and most innovative plant technology to build this series of tractors. It's 100% AGCO input in and 100% out. The Global series from Massey Ferguson. It's a heavyweight, heavy-duty tractor you've been looking for in the over 100 horsepower category. Come check us out at Vahrenberg Implement in Higginsville, Missouri, and we will show you and teach you about the great Massey Ferguson product and all the features that holds inside. Thank you for watching another product information video from Vahrenberg Implement. Visit your local Massey Ferguson dealer and see it for yourself. It's worth taking a look or two.